Hey, what's going on, guys? Crass Businessman here. Today we're going to be talking about charity. Charity isn't what you think, okay? And that's the fucking problem. So, charity is the only moral system where you can be a hero or a villain using the exact same evidence. Here's why. If you donate, you're selfish because it wasn't enough. You don't donate, you're selfish because you should have donated. Now, how much? Who fucking knows? No matter what you do, congratulations, you're trash. And that just seems to be the landscape of anything involving any sort of charitable giving in any capacity. Now, the problem is vague parameters. Okay, people treat charity like it's a math problem, but nobody ever writes the equation. It's, I mean, everyone says, oh, celebrities should donate more. Okay, how much should they donate? What percentage of their income should they donate? Is there some sort of metrics where we can prove that someone is good and charitable? It's the only area where like the requirement is undefined. Judgment is absolute though. Yep, for sure. Now, I'm not sitting here trying to like defend celebrities. I'm talking about the entire concept of charity. Uh, it's flawed in many, many different ways. And this is the problem. Charity, like with charity, impact doesn't matter. Optics do though, right? We don't actually ask, did this donation do anything? Did it solve anything? Someone gives $10 million to charity with an 88% administrative overhead. The internet goes, oh, humanitarian, fuck yeah, oh my god, they're so charitable. It's like someone else could invest the same amount of money into a business that employs hundreds of people, and they're like, oh my god, what a selfish monster. His net worth is just so high. No one needs that money. No one needs that much money. And like, it gets to this point where impact is completely irrelevant, which is insane. It's insane. Why would we give a fuck about the optics if it doesn't actually solve anything? So here's a couple of real world examples, right? Let's look at Michelle Obama. She donates over $500,000, right? Sounds great. Headlines are everywhere covering this. But the money isn't coming from her personal bank account, right? It's from merchandise tied to her book tour. So it didn't even happen yet. She didn't sacrifice anything. It's kind of a brand ecosystem that's kind of monetizing itself, like a self-licking ice cream cone type thing, and then sending a slice of the earnings to a charity that will probably piss it down the same drain that every other bloated nonprofit does, And then now you look at Donald Trump. He donates his entire presidential salary, all 4 years of it, right? Which is $400,000 a year. And at first glance, fuck, that sounds really noble. Like, it sounds better than Michelle Obama, right? Where did he donate the money to? He recycled it back into the government, back to the federal agencies, giving money back to the federal government. Money to the government. You might as well just piss it down the drain. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. Neither donation actually fixes anything. They're both just symbolic. They're both political theater. They're both just moral pageantry being judged by opposing tribes. They're both bullshit. Okay? I voted for Trump. I did. But like, I'm not going to pretend like this donation did shit. It's nice, I guess. But look, charity has become moral laundering. It's just a way to buy virtue signaling points. It's not about results. It's about appearing to be righteous, appearing to be virtuous. So this is why building shit is way better than donating. Look at the two systems, okay? We're going to look at two systems. You got charity, which is a temporary thing. It's vague. There's no accountability whatsoever. It's just give money to a cause that seems like it's good. And then you've got an enterprise where it's transparent, it's measurable, it's got an inclination and reasons to stay in business. Charity just treats symptoms. Business will fix a cause. A donation will feed somebody once. A business can employ somebody for years, and it is actually incentivized to stay in business to keep that person employed. Charity fucking burns money. Enterprises sometimes burn money, but they also create money, though. Vast difference. Charity, optional. and optical, rather. Building, impactful. So here's the final reality check. All these charity debates are fucking stupid. Okay, we've turned charity into a moral scoreboard with no rules, no baseline, no objective meaning whatsoever. So if someone builds something real, even something you don't personally like or care about, and they do it ethically, you shouldn't be mad at them. You should be happy with them for stimulating the economy. They're adding value to the world. And so building a business far more impactful than any charity. And it's a lot more about the accountability and the incentive. Charity is just a performance. Creation is an actual legitimate contribution. And if that makes you uncomfortable, good. Good. Because that's where morality, real morality, actually fucking starts. Stop chasing the virtue signal. Build shit. That's all I got for you today.